Yo, what is up guys? I'm coming at you with a brand new video. Today we have the 120 base from the event. I know everybody's been trying to do these and they're really hard, so I figured I would show how I did it. My method is not a very good tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, it's more just to show you guys how I did it, and maybe you guys can draw some inspiration. But I did use all my really good units. I used the Omega Titan, the Omega Sandstorm, the Juggernaut. So most of you guys that don't have them, this video is probably not going to be very helpful, but I still think it's a pretty cool attack, and I know that some people will want to still watch it. So here we go. Right off the bat, I was really just scared in here because this base was pretty hard, and a lot of these units, they can mess you up, like those little detonators. I'm pretty sure that they kill my acolytes a little later on, but I was just in here just like, you know, getting a feel for the base, trying to basically trying to figure out where to start. And my first tactic was trying to kill the hammers. Those things are really crazy and they'll mess everything up. I haven't found a unit that can take on hammers without getting a lot of damage. You know, the Juggernaut will get a lot of damage. Howlers will not outrange it. It'll always get shots off. Even Jericho has trouble trying to kill them because their shot has such a wide splash. If the shot lands, it'll take damage. So I still haven't figured out how to kill hammers effectively. Obviously you'll want to shock them, but I'm pretty sure all these have anti-shock tech. So there you guys can see, and I guess this one has some fire tech because he did have damage to all my acolytes. That was really annoying. I wasn't expecting that, and I hate taking a lot of damage like that from one unit. It's so frustrating. But yeah, overall this base, it was pretty hard, but it wasn't the worst base in the world. I did take a lot of damage, but I think it was worth it because it's the last base. I'm only going to do it once. I'm only doing the playthrough once, so I think I ended up with like 8 hours repairing my Juggernaut and then a couple hours on the other units. So after I took out those two hammers, I think I tried to go for the left railgun. I brought in Dante because I haven't used him in forever, and I wanted to see if, you know, I could use him for anything. He literally just sits in my platoon just chilling there. I haven't used him in like a month because everything kills him pretty fast now, and I don't have the expert version. So I tried to go for that railgun with Dante, and you guys see he does pretty good. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have taken a lot more damage. And then one of those hammers comes at Dante. Here I was thinking of ending the attack, but I was like, he's gonna get hit anyways, and I just went for it. Killed the hammer. Dante took about a quarter of his health down, and then I sent him straight at that railgun. I popped his ability, and you guys see that ability? Look at the splash that he does. He took out the railgun and like 3 buildings behind it, and that was worth it, I guess. It's only an hour repair, and I didn't mind. And since I don't use him, I'll just wait till everything else is repaired before I repair him. So after that railgun was down, I was able to bring in the Juggernaut and use it to take out the whole corner basically. And my Juggernaut's level 20 now, and you guys are gonna be so jealous because this thing is such a beast. It's like, if Kixeye nerfs it, I'm gonna be so angry because this thing is so much fun to use, and I've spent like 150 gold now. I upgraded the last 3 levels because it was level 17 and I didn't want to wait 6 more days, and I was like, I'm gonna max it. So I spent 15 bucks to max it out to level 20, and man, it's improved my game so much. It's like before the Juggernaut, I was playing a couple hours a week, maybe like 1 hour every couple days. But ever since I got it to level 20, I've been playing like 3 hours a day, and it's so addicting to use, and it almost makes me want to coin it every time it dies, but I don't want to keep spending gold. But now at level 20, it doesn't die very often. So you guys see there, I used the Juggernaut I targeted one of the Liberators, and you guys see how much splash he did. And this thing is just crazy. Look at his health. He's basically still full health too, but nothing's really been hitting him. I'm using the Titan drones to distract, and his splash is so good. Look how many he killed all the Liberators, and the Liberators all the way in the back too. So those Liberators that are spawning are pretty good because you can use them as like anchor points to kill things behind them. You do not want to let that hammer get to him, because if the hammer gets to him, he's gonna take a good chunk of the health off. I ended the attack right before, luckily, but I was positive that he was gonna get hit, and he does get hit, I think, later on by another hammer. So now that the left side is down, I go for the right side. Same thing, but since my Dante was dead, I tried to use a preserver with the armor. What's it called? Is it augmented armor? Adaptive body armor, the gold one, so that I wouldn't take, so that the railgun, because on my Juggernaut I have 2 preservers with the gold body armor. When the Juggernaut's going up against the railgun, you can have the preservers soak up the damage, and I tried to do that here, but it didn't work out very well. It did soak up 1 shot though, so saved my Juggernaut a bit of repair time. But first I was trying to bait out the hammers, because you don't want the Juggernaut to get hit by the hammers. And here I had a little bad lag spike. I'm lucky I didn't lose my Titan, because those lag spikes are frustrating, man, because you don't know what's going on, and then it sucks when the lag spike ends and then your stuff is all dead. It's really annoying. So I was just trying to take out those Liberators, and I messed up there. I should have ended the attack. My Sandstorm took a lot of damage, and I don't know why sometimes Liberators seem so strong, and other times my Titan overwhelms them so easily, but I don't know. Kick size units are stupid strong. So now that the hammers are all dead, the Liberators are all dead, I can bring in the Juggernaut and try to take out that railgun. You guys see, I think the theory is pretty good behind what I try to do. It's just that it's really hard for me to execute these kinds of things. I'm not really good at focusing on more than one thing, and I end up, like, in my mind it works out well, but when I try to do it, it ends up being a fail. So I brought in Sheila's platoons just in case those little detonators came out, so they could shock them, but I guess there's no more. And I brought in the Juggernaut. I was going to aim at that storage. So you guys see here, this is where I have the preserver. He takes 1 shot from the railgun, and then he dies. And so the railgun does end up taking 1 shot from the Juggernaut takes 1 shot from the railgun, but he would have ended up taking 2. So I guess it wasn't completely worthless. But if I had done it right, he wouldn't have taken any damage. But I mean, it's really hard to focus on, all 3 units at once and being able to control them. I probably should use hotkeys or something. Here I ended the attack, and this guy was outside trying to steal my tunes and steal my base. But I mean, they're too slow for me. You guys see that even with him being outside and me having a bubble, I still outclicked him. So yeah, I took out his tune and then went back into the base and called him out. I called him a thief, which is funny because I've stolen so many bases in this sector. But honestly, I was kind of scared that they would steal this one, because this was a hard base, and I know I would be really annoyed if they ended up taking it. So I wanted to finish as fast as possible. So here I brought the Juggernaut in again, and at this point, anything that's going to really hurt the Juggernaut is, I'm not sure if the silos have that new Achilles missile, the GS missile or whatever, because my Juggernaut is basically almost full health here. He barely has any damage on him. And by the end of this, because I'm sending him down the middle using the walls to take everything out, by the end of that, his health is down to half. So I don't know why those Liberators did so much damage, because they really shouldn't be doing that much damage. Or I don't know if there was something something invisible in the silos, but you guys can see his health goes down from like 1/4 from full down to like half, which is annoying, because I don't know, I just don't understand. I guess maybe there's a lot of Liberators in those little clumps, but I still don't think he should have taken that much damage. But I mean, like I said, I also forgot I had missiles, and I guess it wouldn't have mattered that much because the missile thing was still up, but I could have taken it down and then used the missiles, like right there. So yeah, at that point, Juggernaut is half health, but the base is completely dead. I can take the rest out with my air, and that's what I ended up doing. It wasn't that bad of a base, I guess I can't really complain because I have all the best units, but if you don't have like Omega Titan and Jericho, I don't really see how you can do this base without losing a lot. I was thinking of dive bombing the owls. Sorry about that. My computer turned off. I was thinking of dive bombing a bunch of owls at the missile bastion, and then you can take the base. Because if you use Mavericks on this base, it should be really easy. The only problem is that the bastion's all the way in the back and it's hard to get to. But if you take like 5 or 6 night owls around and then go straight for the bastion, it might work out. I didn't do that because that's a lot of repair time and I didn't know if it would work or not. And I figured I could do it anyway with my Juggernaut. I didn't think my Juggernaut would take so much damage, but it's not that much damage. I still think it's still worth it. Because like I said, I'm only doing this base once and this is the last base. So here you guys see I'm taking the rest of the base out with my air. This Titan and Sandstorm combo is dope. I switched my Omega Titan from the other drone tech to this one because I found that it was taking a lot more damage with the other drone tech, and with this one the drones always spawn no matter what, so I find that it's really good for soaking up damage, and I haven't switched back. This one's just way better. And there you guys see, that's the end of it, basically cleaning up. And even the end part, you don't need an Omega Titan for that. You could clean up with just a regular Titan and Sandstorm combo. There's really nothing else that's going to hurt your units. And then here I had a really bad lag spike, and I was positive my flash was going to crash, and I was like, I have 6 platoons outside, and the whole sector knows where I'm doing the event. And yeah, I was stuck there for like 30 seconds, and I was so frustrated. And thankfully though, it didn't crash, and they only got one of my platoons, and they didn't even hit it, so whatever. I retreated them all, and of course they attacked the Juggernaut. How do they know which one is which one is the one to hit? But the person, she didn't do any damage to it. She wasn't, I don't know what she was doing, but I retreated it. And then I came into my base, and I think I showed the repair time. Pretty sure I showed the repair time. I got 6 hammers from that base. I really wanted the 6 Furies, or the 4 Furies. Hammers, I haven't used them, they suck. I think they suck. So there you guys see 9 hours on my air, but I already had like 6 hours I think, and 10 hours on my other air platoon. I don't remember how much I had on that one. Dante has 1 hour, my Acolyte's got 1 hour, and Juggernaut 7 hours, so like 9 hours on ground and like 5 or 6 hours on air. It's not bad, it was worth it for me, especially since I was about to log off anyways. And then I came into the prizes. The glitch was there, so I reloaded the game, came back into the prizes, and I unlocked the Purifier here. That's the best hero, I think. I'm not gonna get the other 2, I'm just gonna get the trophy and then I'm done. And yeah, I was under attack, so the game ended there, and that's it. So next I show all my platoons that I use in case anybody wanted to know, and these are all the units I used, and then at the end it has all their tech. And yeah, so there you guys have it. That's a video on the 120 base for the event. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.